Biaheza's Dropshipping Course, Jordan Welch's Viral Vault, Rich's Dropshipping Course, and the Ecom King's 9-hour dropshipping course on YouTube. I spent the last 4 days watching every single one of these dropshipping courses. I allocated one full day to each of them so I can truly analyze and learn the secrets behind success with dropshipping. There are 3 main things that you need to do to be successful with dropshipping: finding a product, building a store, and marketing. Each of these dropshipping courses all had different perspectives on dropshipping. For example, one would tell me to use Facebook ads for marketing and the other would say TikTok ads. I'm going to take everything I learned from each of these dropshipping courses and show you the best way overall that I've learned on how to find a product, build a store, and make sales. Let's get started with what I learned on the best way to find a winning product. I learned from both the Ecom King and Biaheza that your product needs to have the following things: fast and cheap shipping times, great profit margins, order tracking, and automatic fulfillment. Most people always go to AliExpress when they get started with dropshipping for their product. That is completely wrong and probably the worst way to go about it. AliExpress has many problems like slow shipping times, and sometimes they even send out the wrong size or the wrong variant or something like that. If this happens, you're going to have a lot of returns and chargebacks, which could cause your entire business to fail. After doing some research, I found a website that fits within the criteria described in these courses. This website is called CJDropshipping. When finding your product, make sure to use CJDropshipping as your supplier. They have fast and cheap shipping, which is probably the most important factor to your product. They also have cheaper costs of goods, which allows for higher profit margins, as well as order tracking, automatic fulfillment, and much more. CJDropshipping is like the better and improved version of AliExpress. It's also really easy to find and import products from there directly to your Shopify store. By the way, I've left a link down below if you want to sign up for CJDropshipping. When you're finding a product on CJDropshipping, make sure to look for these 3 things that a winning product consists of. The first thing is that you're able to mark up your product by at least 3 times. This means that if it costs you $5 to buy the product from CJDropshipping, make sure this is a product that you can sell for at least $15. The second thing is to obviously make sure that the product is a problem solver, or to make sure that it improves someone's life in some way. It's much easier to make a conversion when the product you're selling is beneficial to your customers. Now, a smart dropshipper would first introduce a problem to the customer that they didn't even know they had, and then show them how your product is going to solve that problem. The third thing that a winning product consists of is that it's already being sold by someone else. That may sound wrong, but trust me, don't try to reinvent the wheel and just do what's already working. This just means that the product is proven to work and that there's a demand for it, which is actually a really good sign that it's a winning product. So that was the best way to finding your product that I learned from all these courses combined. Moving on to the second step, which is building your website. I've learned the hard way that you should never put too much effort into a store until you know that the product is actually going to sell. Now, I'm not saying make a bad looking store and expect to get sales. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying you can easily make a simple looking store, and when you start making sales, you can improve it anytime. There's a big question that a lot of people come across when they build their website. Should I build a one product store or should I build a general store? From what I've gathered from these courses, it's always best to go for a general store. A general store allows you to test out multiple different products with the same store if one doesn't work out. However, make sure you have a logical name that makes sense for your brand. Try to make it relate to your products in some way if you can. Make sure to have an aesthetically pleasing logo to put on your store. And please never take product images from AliExpress. The best way to find images for your products is to simply take them from your competitors. If their store is successful, then their images are probably looking really good. So go on Google and search for your product. Find a store that's selling it and then use the images that they're using. Here are some essential apps that I would recommend using on Shopify to have a higher conversion rate. The first one is called Best Currency Converter. This app allows you to market and sell to over 160 countries worldwide. For example, if you're selling a product for $30 and someone from France wanted to buy it, they wouldn't see $30 on the product page, but they would see 28 euros, which is the currency that they use in their country. So the app basically converts the store's currency based on the customer's location. The next most important app you need to add to your store is called SMS Bump. This isn't like the first app since your customer doesn't see it on the front end of your store. This app actually works in the back end of your store and makes it easier for you to make sales. It would do something like send automated text messages to your customers to bring them back to your store. So if a customer abandons a cart or stops directly before checkout, this app can help you save that sale and make it happen. And by the way, as for the store theme, I just go with the Dawn theme or the Refresh theme since they're both simple and free. The final step I analyzed from these courses is marketing your product and making sales. Each one of these courses had a different perspective on this. So I'm just going to tell you which method is the best one in my opinion that's always worked for me. It's always been either TikTok ads or TikTok organic. If you have money that you can allocate to ads, then by all means, please go to TikTok ads. But if you don't have any money, then you can always use the TikTok organic method. The TikTok organic method can be extremely effective if used correctly. What you have to do is order the product, make TikToks of it, and post them. That's literally all you have to do. The best way to go viral, however, with TikTok Organic is by searching up the product you're selling on TikTok, find the videos of your product from your competitors with the most views and likes, and basically just replicate those videos but with your own style. For example, what you could do is show the problem in the first clip and then show the solution, which is your product, in the second clip. The reason TikTok Organic is the best way to go about marketing is because you don't have to spend any money on ads. Therefore, there's much less risk. You simply order the product to your home, you shoot some organic POV type of content, and if your content is good enough, I have no doubt that it will go viral and you will make money. For your first 2 weeks, batch create about 20 to 30 different TikTok videos and post 2 to 3 each day. If you do this correctly and consistently, you should eventually have a video that blows up. And always remember that as you're about to give up, it just might be the next video that's going to blow your account up. If you think this way, you should never stop being consistent, and consistency leads to growth.